This morning I'm going to make some stuffed buttercup squash, and it is going to be delicious. I start by cooking the buttercup squash first, and if you want to see instructions on how to do that, visit my YouTube channel. I have a video devoted to just how to cook buttercup squash, because buttercup squash are very hard, and a lot of people try to cut them open before they bake them, and that is dangerous. So I have an easier way, but we're going to start with getting those soft so we can cut them open and fill them. All right, we're going to stuff the buttercup squash, starting with brown rice. I love brown rice. Brown rice is better for you than white rice. Some carrots, some orange pepper, purple or red onion, whatever you prefer to call them. And I'm going to use some chopped kale. Now, I prefer the fresh kale. And if you don't like kale, use spinach. If you don't like spinach, you can use broccoli. You know, just cut up really, really tiny little broccoli florets. You know, really, really small. You can use that. Or if you don't like either, you can just leave them all together, and maybe just use some scallions or something like that, because it's all about presentation and appearance. So I'm just trying to have a variety of different colors. Now, I would put green peppers and red peppers in it, but I don't have any. So you can even put mushrooms in it, whatever it is you want to put in it, because we're going to stir fry it and prepare it so that we can stuff the squash with it. I'm getting ready to make the filling for the buttercup squash. I'm going to go ahead and add my peppers and my onions, carrots, and my kale. And I'm going to put the rice in last. And I'm going to add my seasonings, and then I'm going to add vegan cream cheese. All right, guys, this is what it looks like so far. And what I'm getting ready to do now is I'm going to add a little bit of the rice and my cream cheese. All right, I hold a little bit of the meat out, just a little bit, so that I can have, you know, some room to stuff it. But I left probably about maybe about a half an inch, I guess, maybe thick. And what I did was melted some vegan butter, put a little bit of cinnamon in it. I use Splenda or erythritol as a sweetener. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this and I'm going to coat the inside of the buttercup squash. I'm going to set it back in the oven for just a few minutes, and then I'm going to stuff it with my stir-fry mixture. All right, so that's what it looks like. Now, you can use a brush if you want to brush the butter, the butter concoction on it, or you can use a glove like I did. I just poured it in the center of it, and I used a glove and just rubbed it all around. And if you want, you can just sit this in a covered container until you're ready to eat or until you're ready to use it. And that gives it time to absorb the cinnamon and butter. And then, of course, fill it with your hot mixture. Put it in the oven, take it out, and fill it with your hot mixture. Now, if you want, you can, of course, put it back in the oven with the rice in it and on low until you're ready to eat it. All right, this is what it looks like after I've added the brown rice. And now I'm going to add, of course, some seasoning to it, onion powder, garlic powder, all the different seasonings that I normally use. Of course, my nutritional yeast. And then, of course, I'm going to add the original cream cheese, Veal Life. This is a vegan cream cheese. And I'm going to stuff the buttercup squash with this mixture. All right, after you add the cream cheese, and I only used a half of a container of cream cheese, and I used about half of that bag of rice that you saw earlier. What I would recommend, though, is at this point, taste it, see if it's seasoned enough for you. If not, add a little bit more salt, pepper, garlic powder, you know, Mrs. Dash, nutritional yeast, whatever it is that you use. And you might even want to add like a half of a pack or a fourth of a pack of the dry onion soup mix. And remember, I told you can find that at Food Lion. It's vegan. That's the only place I've been able to find a vegan version, is the Food Lion version. But now what I'm going to do is I'm going to stuff the buttercup squash with it. I'm not ready to eat yet, so I'm going to put some foil over top of it and just let it sit until I'm ready to eat. And then I'll put it in the oven and heat it, and then it'll be ready. So I'm going to show you what it looks like. Getting ready to fill the butternut squash. It's already been coated with butter, cinnamon, and a little bit of Splenda or erythritol or stevia or monk fruit or whatever it is that you want to put on it. And that's optional. You don't even have to put that in there if you don't want to. It's entirely up to you. All right, there you have it. Stuffed buttercup squash with rice, kale, carrots, orange peppers, and of course whatever else you want to put in it. But what I'm going to do is cover it with foil, and then once I'm ready to eat, I'm going to pop it in the oven real quick, or the microwave, whatever you prefer, and let it warm, and then I'll be ready to eat my lunch or my dinner. All right, guys. I keep forgetting to put this camera on the wide angle, so forgive me, guys, but I just wanted to show you what it looks like. This is amazing. Oh my gosh. So you're going to have all those tastes hit your tongue, okay, when you get down to the side of the buttercup squash. Then you're going to have that sweet cinnamon taste, and then of course the rice has that cream cheese, and I put some turmeric in it. So I'm telling you, this is going to be delicious. All right, there you have it. Listen, God has created an amazing day, a great day just for us, and he's allowing us to manage it. So manage it well. There you have it.